Welcome to AI Book Highlights.
Great to be here.
Today, we're heading way back to ancient Babylon. We're looking at George S. Clason's classic, The Richest Man in Babylon.
Ah, yes. A fantastic book, and surprisingly modern in its advice, really.
Totally. It's not just some dusty history lesson. It's full of, well, timeless financial wisdom, stuff that helped a city thrive in a really tough spot.
Exactly. We're talking about a city in an arid valley becoming the wealthiest of its time.
We want to unpack how they did it. What were the core principles they used to, get rich, keep their wealth, and make it grow?
And how those same ideas, believe it or not, can still work for you today.
Right. So, Babylon. It wasn't exactly set up for success, geographically speaking.
Not at all. That's the fascinating part. Think flat, dry valley. No forests for timber, no mines for ore, not even natural trade routes, really.
And not enough rain for farming either, I read.
Correct. Rainfall was insufficient, so their wealth wasn't just found, it was entirely man-made.
Man-made house.
It's a real testament to human effort, to ingenuity. They looked at their main resource, the Euphrates River, and, well, they got clever.
What did they do?
They built dams and these immense irrigation canals. They literally diverted the river to water the land.
Wow. So they engineered their own farmland.
Precisely. They turned this arid valley into an agricultural powerhouse, a paradise almost. This highlights just how powerful resourcefulness and, proactive problem solving can be.
Even when you start with very little natural advantage, that's a big lesson right there. Thinking about what resources we have, maybe ones we overlook.
Absolutely. It's about what you do with what you have. They didn't just accept limitations, they overcame them.
Okay, let's move to some core wisdom. The story of Arkad, the scribe who becomes the richest man. It starts with advice from Algamish, the moneylender.
Yes, and that advice is so fundamental. A part of all you earn is yours to keep.
Sounds simple. Almost too simple.
Maybe, but think about Arkad's situation. He was working hard, earning money, but it all just vanished. Expenses ate everything up. Sound familiar?
Yeah. For a lot of people, I imagine.
So Algamish tells him, look, save at least 1/10. Just one coin out of every 10 you earn. Put it aside. Don't spend it.
And that was the start.
That was a cornerstone. It wasn't about miracle investments yet, just the discipline of keeping a portion for himself. Paying himself first, essentially.
There's something psychological there, too, isn't there? That feeling of actually having something set aside, a treasure, as the book calls it.
Definitely. It builds momentum. You see it growing, even slowly, and it feels good. It reinforces the habit. It makes you feel, well, a bit richer already.
But just saving isn't the whole picture, right?
Right.
Algamish had more advice for Arkad.
Oh, absolutely. Saving is step one. Step two is making sure you don't lose it.
Right. Algamish warns him about bad investments.
Yeah, he shares his own mistake, trusting a brickmaker, of all people, about jewels. The brickmaker claimed he knew about Phoenician jewels. High returns promised.
Yeah.
Turned out to be worthless glass. A classic mistake, trusting someone outside their area of expertise with your hard-earned savings.
Ouch. So, guarding your savings is crucial. What else?
Don't eat the children of your savings.
Uh-huh. That's a memorable phrase. What does it mean?
It means don't spend the profits your savings generate. If your savings earn interest or returns, reinvest that money. Let it compound.
So the goal isn't just a pile of gold, but an army of golden slaves.
Exactly. Your money should be working for you, generating more money. That's the power of compounding. And crucially, seek advice from people who actually know what they're talking about, experienced people.
This leads nicely into the 7 cures for a lean purse. King Sargon saw wealth was concentrated, and he wanted Arkad to teach everyone.
Yes, Arkad laid out these 7 practical steps. They're really a blueprint for financial well-being.
Okay, let's run through them. What's the first cure?
Cure number 1, start thy purse to fattening, which is basically what we just discussed. Save at least that 10%. Non-negotiable.
Got it. Pay yourself first. Cure 2.
Control thy expenditures. Budgeting, essentially. Live on the remaining 9/10 or less if possible.
Budgeting often gets a bad rap, like it's all about restriction.
But the book frames it differently. It's not just about cutting back. It's about making sure your money covers necessities, yes, but also enjoyments and your worthwhile desires without spending that first 10th. It defends your savings from casual impulse spending.
So it's intentional spending, guiding your money towards what matters. Makes sense. What's cure 3?
Make thy gold multiply. Put your savings to work. Invest it wisely so it grows. This builds on the army of golden slaves idea.
And cure 4 naturally follows.
Guard thy treasures from loss. Protect your principal. Don't gamble it away on risky schemes. Seek wise counsel. Security first. That's a huge principle of investing.
Secure the base before reaching for the stars. Okay, cure 5.
Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. Basically, own your own home. Build equity, reduce ongoing rent costs, gain confidence.
Interesting. A bit different from just purely financial investment.
It is, but it provides stability and can be a major asset over time. Cure 6 is ensure a future income. Plan ahead. For retirement, for protecting your family if something happens to you. Long-term thinking.
Planning for the future, securing it. And the last one, cure 7.
Increase thy ability to earn. Don't just rely on saving and investing. Actively work on yourself. Learn more, become more skilled, improve your craft, work harder, act with integrity, boost your earning power.
That's empowering. It's not just passive. It's about active growth in your career, too. These 7 cures together, they're really comprehensive.
They are a very solid framework.
The last big theme I wanted to touch on is luck. The book suggests good luck isn't just random.
Right. There's this discussion at the temple of learning about attracting good luck, and the insight is quite profound. Good luck tends to follow opportunity. It rarely just shows up out of the blue.
So you have to be ready for it. Put yourself in its path.
Exactly. The book gives examples like the guy who hesitated over buying camels and missed a great deal because he was stubborn, or the merchant who could have bought a flock of sheep cheaply but didn't act decisively.
They missed the opportunity and therefore missed the luck.
Precisely. Opportunity is the gateway. You need to recognize it and then, crucially, act on it. Procrastination is the enemy of good fortune, you could say.
Men of action are favored by the goddess of good luck. I like that. Be proactive, be prepared, be decisive when the moment comes.
That's the essence of it. Don't just wait for things to happen.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground, from Babylon's ingenuity to Arcad's wisdom and the 7 cures. Let's distill this down. What are, say, 3 actionable takeaways our listeners can start using right now?
Okay, takeaway number 1, and it's the most fundamental. Implement the 10% rule. Seriously, start today. Save at least 10% of every single paycheck, every bit of income.
No matter how small it feels at first.
Absolutely. Track your expenses if you need to, see where the money's going, and make the adjustments to free up that 10%. It will start to grow. Just commit to it.
Simple, direct. Okay, actionable takeaway number 2.
Seek knowledge and wise counsel. Don't try to figure everything out alone, especially investing. Read, learn about personal finance, understand risk.
Like Arcad learning from Ilgamesh.
Exactly, and talk to people who have experience and you trust. Don't just jump on the latest hot tip or, get rich quick scheme. Do your homework. Be cautious.
Learn before you leap, especially with your hard-earned savings. Makes sense. And the third takeaway.
Embrace opportunities and take action. Keep your eyes open for chances to improve your financial situation. This could be an investment, a side hustle, learning a new skill to get a raise.
Don't let fear hold you back.
Right. Fear or just procrastination. Analyze the opportunity. Sure, take calculated risks, but don't be paralyzed by indecision. Remember, action is often what brings luck. Be ready to act when a good opportunity presents itself.
So save consistently, learn continuously, and act decisively on opportunities. That really captures the spirit of Babylon's wisdom.
It does. It's amazing how these ancient principles hold up, isn't it? They offer such a practical path to building wealth and achieving financial security.
It really shows that by understanding these core ideas, saving, investing wisely, being proactive, you really can take control of your financial future, just like the Babylonians did all those centuries ago.
Absolutely.
Well, if you found these highlights insightful and you want to really soak in all the stories and details from the richest man in Babylon, we definitely recommend getting the book.
It's a quick read, but packed with value.
We've put a link to it in the description below for you.
Check it out.
Thank you so much for joining us on AI Book Highlights.